Yes, every time we say goodbye, I die or cry a little. So, what was Putin saying to Xi in this moment in time? Here's the Russian and Chinese, but hold on, let's translate it in a moment.
Перемены, которые не было в течение 100 лет. Как где вместе двигаем эти перемены. Перекиньте, пожалуйста, дорогой друг.
So some translations on the internet go like this: Xi, change is coming that hasn't happened in 100 years, and we are driving this change together. Putin, I agree. Xi, please take care, dear friend. Putin, have a safe journey. This is a new geopolitical reality, some people say. Xi Jinping and Putin toasting in Moscow. According to some of the Russian newspapers and Chinese, quoting this: Russia and China are jump-starting a multipolar world, while the US and Europe are stuck in the delusional past. Do you believe that? I don't think so. Today is Wednesday, the 22nd of March 2023, and Xi, after his 3-day state visit, is saying goodbye and going back on his very old Boeing 747 back to China. And some quotes on some media articles: dry meeting with a war criminal ended. Xi headed back to China, very dissatisfied and very disappointed. Bro regrets the whole visit, quote unquote, with that one. There is so much mainstream media going on with this. I'm just doing the other side for you. So let's have a look at Xi saying goodbye to Russia. It was a very sad moment. It's like a boyfriend and girlfriend saying, this is the end, bye-bye, I don't know when I'm going to see you again. Especially as Putin is now, according to the ICC, International Criminal Court, a war criminal. So what did some of the people in China actually think of Xi Jinping's visit to Russia? This was on CCTV. You can go actually to your YouTube video, and if you just put in Xi and CCTV, you will see lots of articles. Of course, it's all pro-China. They can't do anything anti-China. But this is the first person, according to our lovely girl Selena in Beijing, and interviewing some people about what their thoughts are with the visit.
This man tells me Xi's visit is good because it can further improve China-Russia relations. He says he likes Putin a lot because he's a cool, tough guy.
Okay, fair enough. Everyone has a point of view. And in China, when you get a camera pointed in front of you, of course, you're going to do the positive. Here's another person.
Relationship. This woman tells me she hopes Russia wins the war, but peace is best.
And Selena asked, what about Putin and his being now accused of being a war criminal? This is not actually advertised in China at all. And this lady, who seems to watch the news quite a lot, was actually shocked by this statement.
Another woman says the war and loss of life is heartbreaking and painful to watch. She says it's wrong for America to send weapons to Ukraine, and the ICC issuing an arrest warrant for Putin. She responds, "I didn't know. He started the war after all. He should sit down with Zelensky and talk."
Moving away from that visit and what people thought in China, let's go into something called the social credit system in China. And with that, what is happening with when you just walk on the streets with facial ID cards, etc., etc. Let's go through this. China wants to give each of its citizens a social rating. If you have watched the Black Watch Mirror series, the grading system will remind you of something. Careless parking a bicycle, smoking in public, being rude, such are the types of things which will lower your social rating assigned to each child. The grade will be decided based on your behavior and criminal record, personal finance situation, political opinions. In short, one person's circumstances and every action can be damaged. People who have fallen out of their ratings could be denied loans or even the rights to travel. The system is to set up the Chinese government to collect massive amounts of data from smartphones, social media, police and tax services. The mandatory system, it will be operated by 2020. Yep, past that, and plans already been criticised by NGOs like the Human Rights Watch, who have denounced China's totalitarian drift, saying it could further limit the freedom of Chinese citizens. An episode of the Black Mirror series portrayed similar social rating system in which people grade each other. The ones with the lowest grades ended up at margins of societies as social Wow. That brings us to a close on this episode about China, what's happening, etc., etc. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, please consider the thumbs up if you can, and consider to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support by any way, means or forms financially, all the links are in the description below. My name is James. This is Buzz, Buzz, Buzz. Cheerio for now. Thank you.